Welcome back. We're talking foreign policy this week with Representative Stephen Lynch, Congressman from the 8th District of Massachusetts. And Congressman, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton raised a lot of eyebrows recently when she gave an interview suggesting that basically the Obama administration's foreign policy is incoherent and in disarray. Do you agree with that?
I think she walked back those statements. But let's just say there are reasons out there to point at some inconsistencies in the White House approach to some of our foreign policy.
What concerns you the most?
Well, look, I can't remember a president being challenged in this degree around the world. We've got problems everywhere we turn, and the president's trying to deal with that.
Right.
I guess what I'm concerned about is, as situations arise, if we are so wedded to disengagement, I guess, it creates an opportunity for groups like ISIS to grow and to proliferate. And you know, I think we have to be a little bit more fact-based rather than ideology-based in our approach to those problems. I don't think we can, in every instance, say we're not going to get involved here, we're not going to get involved here. I think it's become we're in such a small world. Incidents in the Middle East, whether it be Yemen or Syria, can have direct impact on what's going on here in the United States. It can expose U.S. citizens at home to dangers. So you have situations like Ibrahim Assiri, who's the bomb maker in Yemen. I think he presents a tremendous problem to us, yet, and a direct threat against American citizens, yet that doesn't seem to be on our radar because we're sort of in a backing up mode. So I worry about situations like that, that could create a dangerous precedent going forward and expose Americans to lethal danger.
We just have a few seconds left here, but I want to get back to the Syria and the situation with ISIS. I asked you if you might support a broader military action over there. The Congress was not consulted before these recent airstrikes were increased, right? And I don't believe that was required.
No.
But
no.
Do you believe there's broad support among your colleagues for a more aggressive military presence there, particularly this being an election year?
Well, I certainly think that many of my colleagues would support giving heavy weapons instead of you know, rifles and light weapons to the Kurds. I think they're a proven commodity. I think there was some concern about whether or not there was a moderate Syrian rebel faction that we could arm. I think that most members would support that type of effort and give that aid faster. I know there's been some complaints on the Kurdish side and in the Syrian Free Army side that the aid is not coming quickly enough. So I think there's some support for engagement. I do not believe there is support for U.S. boots on the ground, and I share that concern.
Congressman, thanks very much for being here. Appreciate your insight.
Thank you, John.
And thank you very much for joining us. That's it for me. Now, it's back to my colleagues for more WBZ News.